44 past the hour right now. With the rapid rise of the Chinese artificial intelligence software DeepSeek, U.S. lawmakers are looking to ban it from government devices.
But there's concerns around privacy and concerns around malware. Privacy in the sense that if you type something into the chatbot, you're sharing it with DeepSeek in China.
Governments all over the world are formally prohibiting DeepSeek AI, and the reasons for this could be far more significant than anyone had previously considered. Privacy in the sense that if you input something into the chatbot, you are sharing it with DeepSeek in China, Italy, Taiwan, South Korea, Australia, and the USA will be trying to keep the Chinese AI chatbot off government equipment since they claim it poses great security dangers. DeepSeek AI is not a typical chatbot, but let's deconstruct everything. What is truly going on here? However, is DeepSeek simply another AI advancement under regulatory review? Or is it part of something bigger, a rising worldwide AI war between the West and China? Quickly disrupted the worldwide AI business by providing an advanced model powered by more affordable, less advanced NVIDIA H800 chips. It launched May 2023. Although it gained fast acceptance among users and despite using older equipment, OpenAI's ChatGPT challenged it. But now, governments all over the world are running to totally outlaw the app, alleging a major national security risk. Nations including Italy, Taiwan, South Korea, Australia, and the United States have all worked to either limit or even ban the app for official use. The worry is data protection, privacy issues, and potential ties to the Communist Party of China, CPC. This is not the first occasion that a Chinese tech product has been banned. TikTok, as well as Huawei and other Chinese businesses, have all been previous victims, but DeepSeek AI is currently at the heart of an intensifying geopolitical conflict on artificial intelligence. To see why governments are so concerned, we have to examine how DeepSeek AI became so strong so swiftly. DeepSeek AI's R1 model took the artificial intelligence field by surprise. DeepSeek was able to create an artificial intelligence system that ran on less sophisticated hardware yet still achieved exceptional performance, even as businesses like OpenAI and Google depended on top-grade chips to train their models. This was a turning point since it indicated that even without access to top-tier semiconductors, China may produce state-of-the-art AI technology that was a big worry for the West, particularly after the US restricted chip exports to China very much in 2022 and 2023. DeepSeek discovered a way to stay competitive despite these limitations and demonstrated that artificial intelligence need not always have the most recent equipment to be useful. DeepSeek gained in popularity for many causes. Its user-friendly UI made AI more available to a wider audience. Its multiple languages capacity let it appeal to international users outside the English-speaking world. Most noteworthy, the cost was reasonable. Since it did not depend on expensive, cutting-edge chips, it could be scaled more affordably than its Western equivalents. The outcome, DeepSeek rocked the AI business and garnered considerable customer and competitor appeal. But its quick growth also brought more government attention, and now more nations are headed to completely outlawing it. It even had a measurable effect on the stock values of American tech titans like OpenAI and NVIDIA, hence adding to legislators' worry. National security worries led
DeepSeek has been banned from Australian government devices over national security fears.
Well, Sharon, Italy's data protection agency says it has blocked the app in the country and launched an investigation after DeepSeek's developers didn't provide information on how it collects data and whether it's stored in China.
Italy was the first Western nation to look into DeepSeek AI. The Italian regulators pointed to the lack of transparency in DeepSeek's privacy policies and expressed concerns that user information could be accessed by third parties without adequate protective measures. Italy had banned ChatGPT in 2023 previously because of similar data privacy problems, so this move was important. Concerns on potential Chinese surveillance and data collection hazards led Taiwan to act swiftly to prohibit DeepSeek in official and essential infrastructure sectors. Using DeepSeek in sensitive government networks could, officials cautioned, let foreign entities to get sensitive data. Days later, Australia implemented essentially the same limits, banned their application in military and government installations, hence reinforcing the position on potential risks from Chinese AI technology. Concerns about Chinese intelligence operations led South Korea to take one of the toughest stances. DeepSeek was prohibited in the national police and defense ministries. South Korean authorities stressed that AI-driven surveillance systems could serve espionage aims, so they were even more decided to cooperate with U.S. Seoul's partnership with Washington's efforts to limit China's increasing influence in the field of AI was bolstered by this action as a nearby American partner. The No DeepSeek on Government Devices Act was put before legislators in the United States. Congressman Darren LaHood called DeepSeek a national security concern connected with the Communist Party of China. Regarding the key strike tracking capabilities and data sharing policy of DeepSeek, U.S. intelligence experts said this presents a possible cybersecurity risk. Having previously outlawed Huawei and TikTok, this marks one of the first significant artificial intelligence bans aimed particularly at a generative AI model and therefore signals a fresh stage of worldwide artificial intelligence legislation. Why governments are worried about DeepSeek? Weighty AI nations everywhere are prohibiting it based on rising data privacy, surveillance, and geopolitical risk awareness. A big issue is data collection. DeepSeek's privacy policy states that user data may be shared with third parties, comparable to OpenAI's ChatGPT. China's national intelligence law mandates that Chinese companies provide the government upon request user data, something U.S. corporations are not legally required to do. Another red flag is keylogging. This means that Beijing could gain access to user logs, interact with friends, and even keystroke data, thereby increasing significant privacy issues. Reportedly, DeepSeek reviews typing trends that might recognize people by their typing style. Although not particular to DeepSeek, its inclusion in a China-based AI model has raised red flags among cybersecurity specialists outside of China as well. The chatbot is said to be screening politically sensitive issues including Tiananmen Square, Taiwan's independence, and Hong Kong protest. Finally, DeepSeek poses a potential threat to cybersecurity. This has raised concerns that China could use AI to control global narratives and spread propaganda. Governations are concerned it might be used for cyber warfare, espionage, and artificial intelligence-powered disinformation campaigns. China could change technological control from the West should it master AI, therefore worsening the worldwide AI arms competition. How the ban on DeepSeek shows a global technological divide. The DeepSeek AI bans changed not only a chatbot. The United States has been a front-runner in AI research for years, but China is rapidly catching up and pouring billions into AI to achieve independence in sophisticated technology. They are part of a far bigger fight for authority in AI between China and the West. Washington views this as a significant security threat since it worries China's AI could manage worldwide data, shape public opinion, and grow surveillance technologies. One way to restrict China is for the American government to, though DeepSeek operates on older NVIDIA H800 chips and has limited access to high-end AI chips, it has demonstrated that these limitations do not matter. OpenAI and Google, which both use advanced A100 and H100 chips, run on DeepSeek older NVIDIA H800 chips, yet it can compete against ChatGPT. This is significant as it demonstrates China does not depend on top-tier US technology to be competitive. Now big questions are arising. Will China ban US AI tools like ChatGPT? Will more countries block DeepSeek? Could this escalate into a full-blown AI trade war? This could completely reshape the AI industry. A split artificial intelligence environment could emerge where China creates its own models distinct from Western systems like OpenAI and Google. Meanwhile, nations including Africa, India, and Brazil might have to oppose. AI models could soon be distributed along geopolitical lines. Just as China has developed a restricted internet, governments' realization of artificial intelligence's influence on both public opinion and security is also causing more sophisticated legal measures, and it won't stop with DeepSeek. Even Google Gemini and ChatGPT could be put to more rigorous testing. Some regulations might demand that artificial intelligence firms keep data on the ground and stop foreign access. Companies could change to self-hosted AI models to circumvent such limitations. Open-source platforms like Metaslama or Mistral AI could become the preferred alternatives. A Chinese technology product is not the first one to meet opposition worldwide. Now the new front is artificial intelligence. TikTok has been barred from government devices and Huawei from 5G networks in view of security risks. Should DeepSeek be limited? SenseTime and iFlyTech. 2 other Chinese artificial intelligence businesses could follow. A complete AI trade conflict could result if China reacts with bans on Google, Meta, and OpenAI. Currently, government use is mostly impacted by these prohibitions, but that might change. If so, could AI models like DeepSeek eventually be limited for private users? We might therefore be viewing among the most meticulously controlled AI industries ever, which would help shape the international use of AI for you and the internet. This is the consequence of the DeepSeek ban. Although historically more general artificial intelligence restrictions might follow, it applies mostly to government equipment now. If more nations imitate this, AI services could be geo-blocked, limiting user access based on regional guidelines, depending on their geographical coverage. Businesses might have to select between Chinese and Western artificial intelligence models. Governments might also limit AI standards and manage how artificial-generated materials are produced, published, and consumed. That creates a more fundamental inquiry. Would governments have the authority to choose which AI models citizens may use? While prohibitions are sometimes presented as national security measures, they might grow into more extensive internet regulations granting government more control over the flow of data in digital communication, beginning with security issues. Artificial intelligence limitations might become censorship and affect how individuals interact with online information. Where to decide on the level of guarding versus constraint becomes the real issue as artificial intelligence is more and more fused into daily living. Now we ask you the question: do you believe that these bans are necessary to protect national security? Or are they simply a way for governments to control AI development? If you've read this far, let us know in the comments what you think about it. See the recommended video on the monitor for more fascinating subject. Thank you for watching.